Be quiet, or let thy words be worth more than quietness. Nobody is free who has not acquired the domain of himself. No man is free who can't order himself. Teach the kids, and rebuffing the men won't be vital. Try not to say a little in many words, yet all at once an extraordinary arrangement in a couple. Rest happy with getting along admirably and pass on others to discuss you however they see fit. Out of resentment, we ought to forgo both discourse and activity. Try not to pass judgment on your significance by your shadow at nightfall. The most established, briefest words, yes and negative, are those which require the most thought. A man is never essentially as large as when he is kneeling down to help a youngster. Allow nobody to convince you by word or deed to do or express out loud whatever isn't best for you. Quietness is better compared to unmeaning words. Try not to pursue satisfaction. It is generally in you. Anything that they think about you, do your thought process is fair. Be similarly apathetic regarding fault and recognition. Try not to think back while leaving. Decide preferably to major areas of strength, or be soul over solid of body. Over all things, regard yourself. Reason is undying, all else is mortal. Salt is brought into the world of the most flawless guardians, the sun and the ocean. Number principles, the universe. Declining from the public ways, strolling in unfrequented ways. Companions share all things. When regulations are vital for men, they are not generally fit for opportunity. Pick generally the way that appears to be awesome, notwithstanding how improvise might be. Custom will before long deliver it simple and pleasant. Outrage starts in imprudence and closures in atonement. A pantomime blowing from your companion is superior to a kiss from your foe. Practice equity in word and deed, and don't start acting negligently about anything. Never trust a companion who talks terrible of his friends. You ought to make incredible things, not promising extraordinary things. Strolling at one at once of life is troublesome. Power is the close to neighbor of need. When you conscious, lay the activities to be done the approaching day. Capacity and need abide close to one another. Time is the spirit of the world. Be a decent child, just sibling, delicate mate, and great dad. Indeed, even as truth does blunder have its darlings. Over the cloud with its shadow is the star with its light. Over all things, veneration themselves. A simpleton is known by his discourse, and an insightful man by quiet. Intelligence completely educated won't ever be neglected. Try not to attempt to cover your mix-ups with bogus words, rather write your slip-ups with assessment. Temperance is the strength of the spirit, for it protects its explanation unclouded by enthusiasm. Concern ought to drive us right into it and not into despondency. Companions are the buddy on an excursion who are to help each other to persist headed for a more joyful life. Most people, by birth or nature, come up short on means to progress in abundance and power. However, all can progress in information. Learn quietness with the calm tranquility of a reflective psyche. Tune in, retain, decipher, and change. The extraordinary study of living cheerfully is to live just in the present. On the off chance that you can turn into a bird, don't endeavor to turn into the first among the jackdaws. An individual who is caught by his interests can't be free. On the off chance that you can't have a loyal companion, be your own companion. Tipsiness is a practice in franticness. He who plants the seeds of homicide and agony won't harvest satisfaction and love. Regulation ought to be the voice of reason, and the appointed authority ought to be the voice of the law. We expect your help as preferences and remarks. Much obliged to you for watching.